Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. Let's see what Sonic is up to.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way!
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
That writing on the wall plays a certain role later in the story, but we'll get to that later. Here we are in Meadow Harbor. This is where Sonic gets his first power-up. Or a returning power-up for that matter. Which are the light shoes. The light shoes made their first appearance in SA1, and I actually died right there. In SA1, the light speed shoes gave Sonic the ability to do a light dash toward a trail of rings. And to perform the light dash, you would have to charge up the spin dash. But Sonic Adventure 2 actually refined how you would have to perform the light dash for future 3D titles, for that matter. And to actually perform the light dash, all you have to do is press the action button. You don't have to charge up the spin dash or anything. But this was actually refined for future titles. I didn't mean to exit the stage. I meant to restart. But anyway, I restarted the stage so I could show you guys how to get an A rank in this game, which is actually pretty challenging. This is one of the more challenging action stages to get an A rank on, because of the required bonus points and the time limit. I mean, all the required bonus points in such a short stage. Because everything has to be precise. And you don't want to take very long in the stage either. You want to be really fast too. Basically, you just do what I do. The light dash is actually very important because, it's very important in this stage because they give you points. This is actually the only action stage where the light dash gives you points when you light dash towards the trail of rings. And grinding on some rails actually gives you points too, like this one. And now this section coming up is actually pretty tricky because you have to move very fast to the top of the rocket. There's a rocket that's about to blast off, and we have to get to the top of the rocket really fast. You have to go through this section in order to get 1,500 points. And if you don't get these 1,500 points, you're not getting this A rank. This is the only way to get an A rank if you... In order to... if you want to get an A rank, you have to take the higher route. You have to go through that one section. It sucks, and it's kind of stupid, but I like this stage anyway. I don't care. I love the stage anyway.
Yes!
I kind of wish it was a little bit longer, but that's okay though. I actually didn't beat the 2-minute time limit, but I still got an A rank anyway, so yeah.
That was cool!
Uh, that's how you get an A rank.
This is Rouge. I've got a small problem. I can't believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
Shoot, troublemaker.
Oh boy, Rouge is trapped. Now we're playing as Shadow. This is one of my this is actually my favorite Shadow stage of all time, White Jungle. We have to cut through the jungle in 10 minutes. We actually have 10 minutes to beat this stage, which is plenty enough time anyway, because this is a 3-minute stage. Like, legitimately, you can beat this stage in less than 3 minutes. But the reason why this is one of my favorite stages is because I love the environment here. And the music fits so well with the stage itself. Now, I have no idea how I got those 1,000 points. I really don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you get it. I don't know what triggers that. It just happened for me. I don't really think it's I don't think it has anything to do with luck, but I just don't know. But what I can say about getting an A rank in this stage is that for one, you have to beat this. For one thing, you have to beat this stage in less than 3 minutes. You have to attempt to beat this in 3 minutes. And there's not really much to say here. But I did get an invincibility module, which actually gives you points too. But yeah, like I said, this is my favorite stage for Shadow in this game. And even though he doesn't have as many stages as Sonic, I still enjoy playing through his stages. If you go down here, we get the air shoes, which are basically the exact same as the light shoes. You can perform a light dash towards the Trail of Rings, just like Sonic can. Light shoes, air shoes. They're basically the same, guys. Yet, like I said before, getting an A. Oh, I saw Big the Cat! Y'all saw Big the Cat, right? Oh man. I love the Big the Cat cameos in this game. I wish they didn't remove them in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, but at least they brought the cameos back in...
Here we go.
What was it? The digital re-release for PS3, Xbox 360, and Steam. I'm glad they brought that back. I'm glad they brought back the cameos.
Victory.
At least for that.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's... That blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you. Faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be my... I'll make you eat those words! There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Alright, so now we're going against Shadow. There's really no way of... There's really no legit way of explaining this fight. It's pretty... I think it's pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me.
So you're not
It's not a hard fight. It's really not a hard fight. But, yeah. Pretty simple. I just keep jumping in. doing a homing attack, hoping to get a hit on him, hoping to get his guard down. But yeah. Here's Bit the Cat. He's actually hiding right here. I actually found this out while recording the game, but it's pretty funny.
Not bad for an imposter. Do you know who I am?
Alright, so now we have Shadow versus Sonic. This is what the cutscene looks like through Shadow's perspective.
Hey,
This is a little bit different, but the dialogue is exactly the same.
I found you.
And the fight is exactly the same as well. Not much to say about it. Not much to say about it at all.
You're not even good enough.
I'll make you eat those words.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
I would like to point out that I actually beat Sonic faster as Shadow than I beat Shadow as Sonic. It didn't take long at all.
That hurt. No time to hang out with the likes of you.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? We gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Oh boy, we gotta get out of here right now. But here we are in Green Forest. This is actually the same sort of level theme as White Jungle. We have to race through the forest as fast as possible. We're actually in a forest instead of a jungle, and it's more green around here. Even though White Jungle still has shades of green in it, I think what made White Jungle white was the fog, because there was a lot of fog and rain. But Green Forest is actually more colorful than White Jungle. And instead of 10 minutes, we have 8 minutes. And like I said before, this is legitimately an 8-minute stage. Make sure to hit that gold beetle before destroying all those hunters, because gold beetles are always important. I should also point out that getting a certain amount of rings before hitting a checkpoint actually gives you, you're actually rewarded with something after collecting,
Here we go.
however many amount of rings. Like, if you get 20 rings, I believe you get 5 rings, and then, I think 30 gives you 10, or was it 40? I don't really remember, but after a certain amount, you'll end up getting 5 extra rings. You'll end up getting 10 extra rings. You'll even end up getting 20 extra rings, and then maybe a speed boost, and eventually even get a shield. Now, coming up is a section where a shield is actually needed in order to not lose any rings. I actually had to dive as far as I could down there. In order to go as far below as possible in that section, you have to hold down the jump button in order to get as far down as possible, so you can get the extra points, the extra bonus points. And we're at the end of the stage right now as we speak, and we just have to race towards the end as fast as possible. And I actually got that 1,000 I didn't think I was gonna get those bonus points at the end, but I ended up getting them anyway. Let's check on Shadow. What happened to Shadow? Let's see what happens to Shadow and
That was
Rouge.
cool.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up. Chaos control.
Well, that's the end of Angel Island. Everyone made it out alive except for everyone that was on Prison Island, and everyone just goodbye. I don't think anyone started to think about that. Oh well, that's unfortunate. But anyway, I would also like to point out that in Team Dark's story, it doesn't show Eggman, Shadow, and Rouge leaving the island. But in the hero story, it shows Tails on the tornado just flying out of there. And which is kind of strange. The consistency there. You don't see Eggman leaving the island while it's exploding. I don't really understand that. Oh well, I digress. I'll see you guys next time. Next time, we'll be meeting up with Knuckles. See what he's been up to lately, because he hasn't been in the story for a while either. See you guys next time.